chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb. And I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Won't
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Imagine Live from the Dojo Chapter 279, and we have an absolutely jammed-packed show in our return here for you this evening, and we are live, all the way live with a huge show leading into our tables, ladders, and chairs match for the Imagine Tag Team Championship titles. That's just 10 days away on January the 17th. In honor of that huge matchup, we have two matches that could be a main event anywhere in the state of Pennsylvania, if not the United States in a whole. We are going to see the low-life James Rivers go one-on-one against the Rocker Chris Sands. Don't forget, Rocker will be leaving us in March. This could be one of your very last opportunities to see the Rocker Chris Sands in a one-on-one matchup. And in your huge main event, Gorgeous Gregory is going to go one-on-one against the Sideshow Psycho and Carney King Malachi Gage. This match, or these two matches, could have huge implications for that tables, ladders, and chairs match that's just 10 days away. Plus, we have huge interviews this evening. We are going to hear from your Imagine Heavyweight Champion, All That Braden Elliott. We are going to hear from the Shape, Jake Wiley. The Enigma, Lucio DeVere, is going to weigh in, and we will hear from the Battle Buck, Magnus Knox. Plus, the rumor mill has been grinding this evening, as I understand. The acquired taste, Mason Lawrence, has been spotted in the dojo, and I understand that your chief executive officer here at Imagine Wrestling, Kato, will make an earthquaking announcement. All that and so much more. This is absolutely going to be one of those shows you're not going to want to miss. Imagine Live from the Dojo starts now.
Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Imagine Live, Chapter 279. I'm your host, Mike Zeke, accompanied by my co-host, as always, Jimmy, the high-flying hippie. Jimmy, how's your New Year's, man?
It was excellent, Mike Zeke. It is the 7th day on the Gregorian calendar. It is Chapter 279. 279 times we...
Can I say something real quick? Jimmy, nice glasses. So, hey guys, it's me, Mason Lawrence. Mason Lawrence. Well, it appears that none of you know who I am because none of you disgusting losers have donated even a cent to my fund. And I don't know if you know this, but I think it's something you should. If I don't get this money, I go back to prison tomorrow. So please, if you have anything in you, I am begging you. I am absolutely begging you. Please send that. Can I please get that link? Where that? No, please.
Well, see you later, Mason Lawrence. As you were saying, how was your New Year's? Why don't you get centered, man? It's going to be a great show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't we start off hot with our first match of the night? DC Bentley, take it away, baby.
Thank you, Mike, and thank you, Jimmy. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and has a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, he is the Rocker, Chris Sands. All right.
How are we
I'm
tonight?
doing well. I hope you had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I like your prompt entrance to the ring. You've got your hands full, not only here tonight, but also leading into that tables, ladders, and chairs match just 10 days from now on January the 17th. What are you doing to prepare yourself for both?
Well, this TLC, I'm coming in red hot, DC. And tonight, there's one opponent that's going to be in that TLC. I'm going to have him tonight. I'm getting all mixed up, DC. I don't know what's in my...
That's all right. Take a breath. You're excited, and I get that, and probably anxious.
But DC, James Ross tonight, this farewell tour that I'm on, I'm glad that I get to start it with James Ross. You know, James Ross, he impressed me. Many, many months ago, he told me he's going to give everybody a BJ. And you know what? He did. He gave everybody a BJ, and he even gave me a BJ. A better James. And I mean, look how happy I am, DC. But James Ross, I know you're out there. I know you're in the back. I seen you. You might be the most unpredictable, the most versatile person in this locker room, but you know, I know that you're just a lowlife deep down. And I know that you're going to do whatever it takes to win. I'm prepared. Get ready to bang your head.
All right. Thank you, Chris. An ever-confident Chris Sands, who's in a good humor after receiving a better James. Let's bring out his opponent. He is one half of the Imagine Tag Team Champions. He is from the wrong side of the tracks. He is the lowlife James Ross! Oh, sorry. Excuse me. James Rivers. I apologize. I misnomered you.
They know.
Well, that is what really matters. And that will not happen again, Mr. James Rivers. I got to ask you, it seems as if you have a target firmly on your back ever since winning the Imagine Tag Team Championship titles with Gorgeous Gregory. What are you doing to contend with all this heat that's coming your way?
Well, you see, having a target on my back isn't exactly anything new to me, nor is it new to Gorgeous Gregory. You see, if you would look back just a few months ago, I would have never expected my career to take this path, and I'm sure Greg wouldn't have either. Just a few months ago, we were feuding in a bitter back and forth over the Central Pennsylvania Championship, but now we are tag team champions side by side, brothers in arms, and having a target on our backs is something we both had to deal with our entire careers. I came in to Imagine Wrestling and into professional wrestling as a whole with a target on my back as a second-generation superstar under John Ross. But now, with a new name, a new flair, a new championship, a new tag team going into a new year, James Rivers is ready to take the world by storm alongside Gorgeous Gregory. And later this month, January 17th, in fact, my 22nd birthday, thank you, I am looking very forward to retaining the tag team championships for my birthday. And standing across the ring from me is the only man of all 8 of us who has never, there's 6 of us, who has never experienced a ladder being hit across his back, being ran into his face. He's never been in a TLC match before. He's never been in a ladders match before. I am one of the men with the most experience in that match, and I look forward to shutting down his retirement tour in just a few weeks.
All right, that was the lowlife James Rivers. James Rivers. And I'll tell you what, that lowlife James Rivers is going to be taking on the rocker Chris Sands right after this.
I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging at the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging at the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. No.
All right, Imagination, here we are back with our first match of 2026 and our first match of the night here on Chapter 279.
Champions, baby. New year, new tag team champions. Gonna carry it all year long.
And new name. The lowlife James Rivers, one half of the Imagine Tag Team Champions.
With the wave of his manatee flipper, your referee John Williams gets us underway here. Nice handshake to start things
what?
off, followed
Okay.
by a slightly aggressive hug.
Does Rocker aggressively hug you like that?
No, of all the weird things he does do, that's not one of them. Collar and elbow tie up here. This thing ought to be clean as a whistle, but you really never know when the low life's in there.
Yeah, I mean, James said something pretty eye-opening in his pre-match words here. He made a very good point. You know, your tag team partner is the only man in the matchup that has never been in a match that involved the ladder. Now, granted, his tag team partner is a 20-year-plus veteran who's been in all types of matches like this, who has enough for maybe 2 individuals, if you ask me.
Yeah, Chris Sands has sat under my learning tree, but fortunately things like ladders and tables and chairs, Mike Zeke, you really have to experience for yourself, which James Rivers stated he has done. Me, myself, I've also done that over 20 times, Mike Zeke, double-digit numbers for me in the tables, ladders, and chairs department.
Leapfrog, oh, and a trip up from the lowlife, James Rivers.
James Rivers a step ahead of Chris Sands there. Dumps him right on that curly mullet. That's very AC Slater, Mario Lopez, Saved by the Bell mullet.
Hey, Preppy.
Another collar and elbow tie up, tight side headlock. Chris Sands trying to take back over here.
I mean, he's got to be thinking about, I mean, I can't imagine getting into the mind of the Rocker right now, but, you know, we've been saying it all week. With the lead up to our show here, this could potentially be one of the last matches that he missed there, participates in before he's ultimately done here.
Both men well scouted here. They both did their homework. Chris Sands, beautiful sliding ankle drop kick there. Put the low life right on his chin. So we square off for yet a third time here.
Here we go. James got him up to the ropes here. We're going to get a clean break. It's kind of clean. It's kind of clean.
Oh, Chris Sands, beautiful reversal there into the snapmare, followed by the shoulder tackle.
It's firmly in control now.
I feel like Chris Sands might have wasted just a tad too much time there. Oh, there's
up on the ropes, spinning back elbow from the lowlife James Rivers.
Shades of Eddie Gilbert there with a hot shot on the top rope, followed by a discus back elbow, just really driving that thing through.
Now, speaking of driving his shoulder into the midsection of the Rocker, Chris Sands must heed John Williams' warning. Getting too close to the count of 5. Low light. Good Lord.
Hard ram into that turnbuckle.
No give to those turnbuckles, man.
Damn near moved the ring here in Imagine Dojo.
Front face lock here on the Rocker.
Referee John Williams right inside checking the legality of that hold. Like I said, you never really know when you have a low life in there, Mike Zeke.
Yeah, cameraman Steve slightly in the way. However, the Rocker's back is changing colors already from that shot.
Oh, yeah, you can see
you can see it from here. I don't know if you guys at home can see that, but that looks rough. Swing and a miss for the Rocker. There's that flying knee from James Rivers, who goes to the cover. 2 count. Just a 2 count.
Well-placed high knee, beautiful cover, man. That really could have been it. James Rivers floats right over the top, deep chin lock here.
Trying to cut the wind away. Cut off the oxygen to the brain. The blood flow, if you will, for the Rocker.
I think James Rivers really done his homework on Chris Sands here. My buddy's going to have to find a way to overcome this. It's a slight size advantage here. James Rivers with a couple pounds over Chris Sands. That's a deep chin lock while being legal. That can be a fight ender in the right situation, Mike Zeke.
Rocker's moving enough, I think, to create enough separation to just get the distance he needs, as we're seeing right here. Tried to wind up, swing and a miss. Here we go. Rocker up, Rocker down.
Very deliberate, brutal back suplex right dead center in the middle of the ring. James Ross bringing old school back very effectively here with his offense.
Oh, no! He missed the knee drop.
Point of the knee right off of that canvas.
Inadvertently driving his own knee into the canvas now. Both men looking to switch position here. James Rivers hits the Edge-O-Matic, looking for the cover. John Williams out of position slightly. Just a 2 count.
Big move there from James Rivers, pulling out the more high caliber weapons here. As he looks towards that turnbuckle, we might see another one. Chris Sands laying prone, feeling the effects of that Edge-O-Matic.
James Rivers to the second rope here, going for that fist drop. Oh, nobody home, but he caught himself in enough time. Another swing and a miss. Rocker with a big clothesline.
Make that 2. There's a big coconut cruncher there from Chris Sands. Hooks him up. We're going to see sliced bread numero dos.
Oh, going for the sleeper. I've seen you apply that a few times.
Well-placed sleeper hold there, right in the middle of the ring. And that thing's deep. He's got that arm tucked. He finished the hold. James River
he's down.
is turning colors here.
Referee John Williams in great position here.
Much like I said for Chris Sands earlier, if James Rivers does not find a way out, this is indeed a fight ender.
He's got him all the way to the ground now, Jimmy.
This is a bad way.
What's going to happen here?
Referee John Williams right in there to make the call. Chris Sands repositioning, trying to take the back. James Rivers.
Look at desperation on the face of Rocker, who now is on the back of James Rivers, trying to apply more pressure. Oh!
That same back to the buckle again.
There's that stinger splash in the corner.
James Ross still in recovery from that sleeper.
Reversal from the suplex. Who's going to gain the advantage? And now Rocker with a splash.
Nice float over.
Beautiful neck breaker. Is that enough to put James Rivers away? Just a 2 count.
Man, these guys really getting after it here. We thank you all for tuning in. Imagine Live from the dojo. Everyone turning out strong tonight on the return live episode. If you enjoyed our bloopers on the New Year's episode, so did I. What an episode, Mike
Yeah,
Zeke.
man.
We're here with a great match. Chris Sands versus James Rivers, one half of the tag team champion. Both men up to a vertical base.
Oh! Modified knee buster, face buster there.
Gets that flip over neck breaker. That's a second neck breaker now from Chris Sands.
Like a modified blockbuster. And a 2 count again, says referee John Williams. Man, both men throwing the best at each other here tonight.
I think Chris Sands realizes he's opened up the wound on James Ross with these neck breakers that he needs to keep following, keep hunting that down.
James Rivers just steps out of the way momentarily. Enough time. Whoop. Up and over goes the Rocker. Another 2 count.
Shades of Ricky Morton there, almost gets the win there. Sorry to cut you off, Mike.
No, you're good. There's the mic stand. There's that mic stand DDT. Is that enough? Oh, Jimmy.
That was 2.9. So close. Spiked him into that mat like a lawn dart. What will it take here? James Rivers, man, is unpredictable. This kid has a lot of fight in him and a lot of offense to back it up. I wouldn't count him out quite yet.
You can't count him out. And the win here for the Rocker, for you guys, the momentum leading in and just 10 days away. Here we go.
This is when he gets desperate. The low life. Oh, great strength from the low life there. Are you kidding me?
Oh, what a face buster!
It's an electric chair drop right onto his face.
2, John. Wow, 2.99.
That deadlift with Chris Sands on his shoulders had to take it out of James Ross, though, especially with that neck after those 2 big neck breakers. Both men up to knees here.
Hey, James. What do you think about that, huh?
Now Rocker talking a little smack to James Rivers.
I said James Rivers is
Oh!
above nothing. How about a right hand from Chris Sands? One from
we
Rivers,
go.
one from Sands.
Trading some leather.
Here we go. This is going to devolve into a fight, Mike Zeke.
Oh!
Headbutt. I think Rivers got the worst of that.
Yep. Step over. Missed the Rocker dropper. James Rivers looking for that Impaler DDT. Rocker reverses. Rolls him into the corner. Double cross body. Both men down.
Hey,
what
what's
the
he
hell
doing
is
out
he
here?
doing out here now? Come on, man. Really?
Nah, I ain't sticking around. No way.
I don't blame you. Get in there. Unbelievable, man. The great first matchup here had to get ruined by Lucio DeVere. And now, as my broadcast colleague checks on his tag team partner, can I help you, Mason Lawrence?
No, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So,
Well, I just have to say one thing. To the imagination. I'm sorry I called you disgusting losers. While it may be true, it was very rude of me. But you have to understand why I got so upset. I mean, Mike, you gotta understand why I was so upset.
Do I?
Do you know what happens to me with someone like me? What can happen to me?
what happens?
Do you have $1 on you by chance? You, have,
You know what? I might have something.
Do you have anything?
You know what? Actually, he has money.
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh, wow. Now, while my broadcast colleague takes care of Mason Lawrence, I'd like to take this time and thank Imagine Wrestling for letting me talk about the podcast. Myself and my good buddy DC Bentley have started. That's the Bent and Mike podcast. New episode just dropped this week. Deep dive on my favorite stable of all time, Evolution. Make sure you check that out on Spotify. And speaking of other things that you can wear, look great in, it's very bright, very colorful. What am I thinking? Flying Hippie Tie-Dye.
That's right, Flying Hippie Tie-Dye. Check me out on Facebook or at every Imagine Wrestling live event. Central PA's best tie-dye. You've never seen tie-dye like that unless you've been to an Imagine Wrestling event. Check me out on Facebook, Imagine Wrestling.
And speaking of Imagine Wrestling events, ladies and gentlemen, not only are we 10 days away from Volume 71, but VIP tickets are NWO sold out. Gone. No VIP left, but you can still get general admission tickets. Go to the website, reserve your tickets today. There will be tickets at the door as well, but get your tickets ahead of time. Make sure you're there. First show of the new year, gonna be a banger. Volume 71. TLC, big heavyweight title match. We have a lot of great matches we're gonna see here in just a little bit. Just 10 days away, man.
It's going to be a big year at Imagine Wrestling. Get on the train and get on it earlier. It's going to leave you behind. Imagine Wrestling, to see it, you have to see it live. There's not a bad seat in the house. Get your tickets. VIP sold out. General admission still available. Get them while they're still available. We could very well sell this event out, Mike Zeke.
Oh,
You might
no
want to
doubt.
get their tickets early.
No doubt. And now, with all that being said, why don't we send it to my buddy Lloyd for some interviews. Lloyd, how's it going, man?
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Jimmy. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to the Imagination. My first guest of the evening, he's none other than the Imagine Live champion. He is the Battle Buck, Magnus Knox. Magnus, thank you for this time. You have a match up on the 17th with Dire Wolf, and he has said that this year is his year to win. How do you respond?
This match upcoming with Direwolf, I was hoping I would get to say this to his face. Direwolf, I didn't take you for a coward. I see the determination. I see the grit in you. I see that fight. You are a man who doesn't give up. But I'm the Battle Buck. I'm the man that will make you give up. I'm the man that will crush that determination. I'm the man that will crush your soul, crush your body, and leave you wanting nothing more than to give up. This next Wednesday in that ring, I will let you redeem yourself. I will let you prove you are not a coward. I will teach you how to fight in that ring next Wednesday. I will teach you why they fear the deer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my next guest of the evening, he is the Central Pennsylvania champion. He is the Shape, Jake Wiley. Jake, thank you for this time. You haven't been around for a little bit. You have a very important match coming up against Chris Coleman, who is quite literally 3 times your size. How do you plan to respond?
Is that funny to you, Lloyd?
No joke.
That PV is 3 times my size? Is that funny to you, Lloyd?
No joke.
Listen, I want to address PV because I know he's watching right now. I'm not the same Jake Wiley that you know. The same Jake Wiley that we used to hang out and have all these great times and made all these great memories. No. I'm a different type of predator now. You hear that? I was the first, and I will be the very last. Wouldn't you agree, Lloyd?
I don't know, Jake.
You see, most people around here, I don't think want me to have this. But she's mine. She's all mine. Why else would I be wrestling PV for my first title defense? But you see, most people would run. I mean, he's arguably the biggest, the strongest, hell, the toughest. Some might even say the smartest. And to most, like I said, they may run. But to me, I find it orgasmic. So, PV, sit there and watch. And you may say that you'll be watching me. But remember, I'm not hard to find, 'cause I will be watching you.
Jake, what's PV with Chris Coleman? What's that mean?
Project Viking. Okay, bye.
Let's roll the video of all the matches coming up on the 17th. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Spotlight. My last guest for the evening, he is none other than your heavyweight champion. He is all that, Braden Elliott. Thank you for this time, champ. You have a match with Kane and Christopher on the 17th. A match, in the last match, he called that a fluke. You have actually called for this rematch. What are you planning to do different heading into the ring on the 17th?
Well, in December, I nearly got away. I beat Kane and Christopher by the skin of my teeth. I'll be the first to admit it. And when he called it a fluke, I took the time to sit back and reflect on it, because at first, it pissed me off. Because I thought about everybody else. Everybody else that's come before him, everybody else that said that I was undeserving of the Imagine Wrestling Heavyweight title, everybody that didn't respect me or anything that I've done. Kane and Christopher, he's up and down the East Coast. every single weekend. You can look at Kanan Christopher. You can look him up. You can see he's on NWA, OVW. You put 3 letters somewhere. Kanan Christopher's probably on that show. And he's probably dominating it. And he's going to dominate Imagine Wrestling. But he won't do it at my expense. Because after I sat back and I thought about the loss in December, I looked forward to January 17th. And I thought about every single person that said I was undeserving, including him. And this might be a new year, but it's the same old Braden Elliott. I try to be a little bit better every single day. And I'm gonna be. On January 17th, Kanan Christopher, bring everything that you've got, because I will. And you'll know that I'm Braden Elliott, and I won't back down.
Mike, Jimmy.
Thank you, Lloyd. Some strong words from our heavyweight champion, who is not backing down from any challenge and has not backed down from any challenge for as long as I've known him. That's why he is our heavyweight champion. Looking forward to his match with Kanan Christopher. Got a lot of great matches.
Just a second. I'm getting word from our producers that Cato is present in the building. I haven't seen him, but I am also getting word that he still does have to make an announcement here this evening. Let's see if we can track Cato down. Cato, there you are. As Chief Executive Officer here at Imagine, I understand that you are here to make an announcement. Are you prepared to give that announcement to the Imagine Nation tonight?
You know, I don't know. I almost backed out of this. I didn't step in when Lloyd was out here. It was something I've been thinking about for a while, especially hit me in December with my match with Lawless. And I am going to announce here tonight that on July 18th, 6 months in the future, I am going to wrestle my very last match ever. There'll be no other matches after that. So if you've ever been a fan of mine, if you've enjoyed what I've done as a wrestler, it's going to be your last time to see me in a wrestling ring. I'm not leaving. I'm staying here with Imagine Wrestling for a long time, but I'll be behind the curtain. So it's maybe not a big deal to some, but I can tell you to me it's a big deal because I've done this now for 27 years, and I've poured my heart and my soul and all my love into it. I love wrestling with all my heart, but I think the time is time waits for no man, right? It catches up to all of us, and it's time. So keep that in your mind. And just one additional bombshell: I don't want to go out on the bottom, so I am going to challenge for the Imagine Heavyweight Championship on that day. So whoever has that title, look out. I'm gonna leave on top of this business. Thank you.
Thank you, Cato. Can I get that date one more time? July
the 18th.
July the 18th. July the 18th, you will see our Chief Executive Officer here at Imagine Wrestling, Cato, and his very last match, and it will be for the Imagine Heavyweight Championship title. What an announcement. I got to admit, very bittersweet, but we have 6 months to enjoy an active wrestling Cato. Jimmy, Mike, take it away.
Thank you, DC. I'm on hot, brother. Well, I mean, yeah, DC said it best. Certainly a bittersweet announcement from Cato here. We got 6 months to enjoy this last ride for Cato. I mean, in announcing here on the first show of 2026 that he's going to have a heavyweight title match in his very last match on July 18th. I mean, current heavyweight champion right now is Braden Elliott. What a matchup that would be.
What a matchup that would be. We've both known Cato for a long time, and how important this is to him and how hard of a decision that probably was to make.
Yeah.
If you've ever supported Imagine Wrestling or supported him as a fan, make it out to see this last final run. He contributed so much to this. he's responsible for both of our existences.
Very much so.
And pretty much everybody here. So hats off to Kato, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only here because of him. So without him, none of this would be possible. So make sure you're there to support him. We'll both be there.
What a night that'd be if he wins the Imagine Heavyweight title on the final night.
We got 6 months to fantasy book and think about all the possibilities. But we're still the first night of 2026 here for us here at Imagine Wrestling. And we have a huge main event with serious implications in just 10 days. So why don't we take it to DC Bentley for the main event of the evening. DC, take it away.
All right. Thank you, Mike, and thank you, Jimmy. January 17th is just 10. Hey, what are you doing?
Did I hear that January 17th that we're almost sold out? You're almost sold out for the 17th?
Yeah.
Oh, but you don't want to give your money. You don't want to give your money to me. No, you want to give your money. You want to give your money for tickets all the time. DC, do you have any money for me? Do you have any money for me? Yeah, hey, cameraman, do you have any money? Please, I'm begging you, if you have any money for me, that would be amazing.
Oh, no. Oh. I guess that is a form of payment. There goes Mason. Need a hand? No, you got it? All right. Well, Jimmy's going to take care of that. Let's let's send it back over to DC Bentley here. Let's get back on track here for this match.
Tickets available for the 17th tables, ladders, and chairs match. It's for the Imagine Tag Team Championship title. Tag Team Championship title. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring out your main event for this evening. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and does have a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, he's going to be accompanied to the ring by his father, the Enigma Lucio DeVere. He is the Sideshow Psycho, Malachi Gage. Yep, I know the routine. All right, Malachi Gage, we all know that you have a grand plan, but you also have a match here this evening. You also have a match on the 17th as part of that tables, ladders, and chairs matchup for the Imagine Tag Team Championship titles. I don't know who wants to go first, but you guys got a packed dance card.
I got some things to say. First off, January 17th, TLC match. We're going for the tag team titles that should still be ours. The tag team titles that were stolen from us. 3 weeks ago, my son couldn't even wrestle. So me and Magnus, we still had to wrestle. And it wasn't me or Malachi that got pinned, but Magnus. So how are we not still the champions? How do we not have the titles? And then on top of that, James Rivers using a crutch to cheat to win? Well, January 17th, all of that will be legal. Doesn't matter where it's crutches, tables, ladders, chairs. And me and my son Malachi, we have experience with all of that. So we're going to get the titles that were stolen from us and retrieve them January 17th.
All right. I don't know if they were exactly stolen from you, but Malachi Gage, you've got a match here this evening, but we all know you also have a grand plan. What do you have to say leading into this matchup?
I sure do. And my dad, he's completely right. 3 weeks ago in this building, we lost the tag team championships. Neither of us were pinned. And now tonight, not next week either, we are not afforded a tag team championship rematch. And I'll tell you why that is right now. That's because the management in the back doesn't give a damn about the special attraction, even though they draw more tickets than the rest of the roster combined. But I think you and I both realize that the grand plan must continue nonetheless.
Do you want to help us out and tell us exactly what that is?
I don't think that you would understand that very well, so I will just tell you that despite us losing the tag team championships, that despite management having it out for us, I will continue to set an example of something that your children can strive to be because you were not good enough. My father, he was good enough. That's why I am now an example for your children. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to set an example right here with Gorgeous Gregory. Long live the Carney King.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage and the Enigma Lucio DeVere. He is going to continue to keep us in the lurch about this grand plan of his, but he's got his hands full because introducing next, his opponent from New York, New York. He is one half of the Imagine Tag Team Champions. He is Gorgeous Gregory.
Oh, Merry Christmas, man. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, champ.
DC Bentley, I gotta tell you, I haven't wrestled in 2 weeks. This is just like Christmas morning for me, sweetheart. I have been looking forward to this all day.
Well, I gotta ask, I know that, or I'm quite certain that being a tag team champion wasn't ever really on your agenda, but here you are, still one half of the Imagine Tag Team Champions. What do you have to say about these unusual circumstances?
Well, it's no secret. I think everybody in the Imagine Nation is used to seeing me with singles gold. But you know what I say? What the hell? We got him. We might as well defend him. So on the 17th, all the tables, all the ladders, all the chairs, me and James Rivers won them all, sweetheart. We will walk in and we will walk out as tag team champions. Tonight, I meet a familiar friend, Malachi Gage. We meet again, sweetheart. You want to make an example out of me. It's not going to happen against a generational talent, against a once-in-a-lifetime athlete, and it is certainly not going to happen against the main character of Imagine Wrestling, sweetheart. I'm done talking.
All right, that was the ever-confident, Gorgeous Gregory. There is going to be one hell of a tables, ladders, and chairs match on January the 17th. Tickets available now, but before we get to that, you're in for one hell of a main event right after this.
I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging at the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging at the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. No, 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 no.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the main event of Chapter 279.
Gorgeous Gregory not ready yet to be checked there. John Williams going prematurely, as he does.
He said, I don't have a knife. Well, I mean, in his defense, we've had a history of somebody bringing a shiv.
That's true.
It's a title belt. It's what a title belt that he just gave to referee John Williams.
You know, the mention of a shiv, I'd give Baby Trey a shout out, but I don't think they have YouTube in the joint.
They gotta have some sort of television, right?
I don't know. As usual with Gorgeous Gregory, a lot to say here, a lot of jocularity.
Yeah. He's never at a loss for words, that's for sure.
No, don't let him take it off. Don't let him take it off. What kind of roll is that? Because he smells like 4 letters, 1 word, poop. He smells like poop. Why you laughing at my commentary?
Gorgeous Gregory making
I don't
some
know what he's talking about.
real colorful language here towards
He's ready to go.
Malachi Gage.
I'm ready for John Williams to start this matchup. You gotta get Lucio off the apron. You gotta let him know to get down. Yes, there you go.
Part of the head game of Gorgeous Gregory here. Don't be distracted from what's sure to be a fire competition here between Malachi Gage, the Carney King, against Gorgeous Gregory.
Just trying to throw Malachi Gage off of his game before they even get that collar and elbow tie up, which is very, very deep and tight here. Both men struggling, man.
Real aggressive early here, Mike Zeke.
Wow, referee John Williams better get out of the way.
This is vastly different than what we saw to James Rivers and Chris Sands earlier.
Yes. You gotta listen. We're almost to a 5. Whoop. Malachi Gage trying to take the easy road. Whoa. Oh, both guys.
Doesn't look like there'll be many clean breaks here in this competition, Mike Zeke.
No. Now Lucio DeVere putting his 2 cents in.
Gorgeous Gregory out there talking yang to 2 generations of professional wrestlers out here, unintimidated as Gorgeous Gregory.
I'm the greatest tag team champion of all time. Okay.
Did you hear that? He said he's the greatest tag team champion of all time.
Malachi Gage, our first Grand Slam champion here in Imagine Wrestling, is very accomplished.
He is. And he's held the tag team championship on multiple occasions.
He's our resident practitioner of cultural violence here.
Whoa! That was impressive and unorthodox.
You're going to call that a power side slam. Took him all the way.
Oh, my God!
Oh, Malachi Gage right out here in front of us.
Yeah, Lucio. Hey, hold on. Has that ever worked in a wrestling match?
Lucio DeVere trying to call timeout.
Yeah. There's no timeouts in wrestling. That's why there's a count. Oh! Malachi Gage luring Gorgeous Gregory out. Big shot.
If I was Gorgeous Gregory, I'd watch. Lucio DeVere's already been out here once tonight.
Yeah. Both these guys right over by us. Oh, Malachi Gage stopped short. Oh! Gregory just hit his hand on the ring post there.
We're deep into a 7 count here. Referee John Williams being real lenient with these two on the floor.
Yeah. Well, it's the best way he can keep order because he's tried multiple times to get these men inside the ring on multiple occasions in the past. And, well, oh, Malachi stops. Oh, no!
A miscue from Gorgeous Gregory there. Allows Malachi Gage to take over. There's that sliding European uppercut in the corner.
That uppercut is nasty, Jimmy. Just wearing one half of our tag team champions down.
This thing was very aggressive from the word go. Now
With a capital A.
Malachi Gage is going to attempt to slow things down into his pace and pick apart the carcass of Gorgeous Gregory.
And very much like the rocker Chris Sands, his back is turning all kinds of colors.
Gorgeous Gregory ain't able to stay on his feet for the most part as he goes down there, but if he's able to find a vertical base here, he has better chances of taking back over on Malachi Gage.
And while the referee's back's turned,
You got to be kidding me.
20-year veteran Lucio DeVere taking his piece.
Lucio DeVere has already been ran off here once tonight. He's back out here. He is absolutely shameless.
Just a 1 count. Although he's just out here telling everybody how to do their job. He's directing traffic out here.
Well, there's many reasons to be upset with John Williams. His officiating always on point, very, very tight with the rules, but a man who will allow the fight to continue.
He will, but he upholds the law in there to the best of his abilities every time he's in there. It's just a shame the guys don't listen to him all the time, you know?
Well, you know, when his voice is cracking in there. And
It's hard to hear it.
Yeah, it's real tough.
That is a deep, deep chin lock, Jimmy.
Got Gorgeous Gregory down there turning purple.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's gasping for air right now. He's trying to just put his fingers in between the forearm of Malachi Gage and the base of his chin right now.
He's got that gotch grip. He's trying to work the grapevines in there, trying to get full body control on Gorgeous Gregory.
And Malachi Gage is in a really good position here.
Gorgeous Gregory doing the right thing there, turning his hips away from it.
Yeah, he's got to roll through to try to get that separation. Got to keep them separated.
Get some air and some blood back flowing through. His both men facing each other here. Gorgeous Gregory free from the hold, but not from the inside knee.
Malachi Gage hanging on to Gorgeous Gregory. Gorgeous Gregory hanging on the rope. Big back elbow to Malachi Gage. Wow, we heard that all the way over here.
A lot of impact.
Oh my God, just stops him short. What a combination from Malachi Gage.
Toe kick followed by a tornado forearm right to the point of the jaw. Shades of Masato Tanaka there with that. Gorgeous Gregory writhing in pain. Malachi Gage fighting with John Williams.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want to do. Maybe that's something his father can tell him from the apron. But then again, maybe Lucio would have done the same thing.
John Williams still hasn't defeated his biggest opponent yet, Puberty, with that cracking voice. Oh my. Oh, there's 2 grips on the ears of Gorgeous Gregory. Didn't know Malachi Gage was a vegan.
Oh no, Jimmy's raking his back!
Tries to make cauliflower out of the ears, and now an old school back rake, Mike Zeke.
Did you ever accidentally scratch your back too hard?
Yeah.
That sucks. That was worse.
Gorgeous Gregory draped over the bottom rope here. What an onslaught from Malachi Gage.
He might be down, man, but he's certainly not out. You can't count him out yet.
Gorgeous Gregory left gasping for air there.
Yeah, man. His face is really, really red here.
He might have, if he had his druthers, he might have rolled out of the ring right there. Oh, that looked a little low.
That did look low.
Mike Zeke.
Oh, come on, ref. Right to the windpipe.
Absolutely vile offense here. The ultra violence
Hey,
of Malachi Gage.
Come on, ref, turn around. This is unbelievable. Right here in front of us. Lucio DeVere taking the shortcut. Oh, look. Oh, what happened?
Rolls him right into John Williams there.
Yeah, John. Hope he's okay.
John Williams, if he rolls an ankle, we might have to put him down. He's of no use to us, Mike Zeke.
You still have your tranquilizer gun? Is he setting him up for a murder ride, maybe?
This could be it.
It looks like it, potentially. No! Gregory reverses.
Beautiful reversal there. Pure instinct by Gorgeous Gregory.
Malachi Gage right back on top. Gorgeous Gregory with that chin breaker.
Gorgeous Gregory still's got some fight in the tank. He's going to look for that half cab cross.
There it is. He got it that time.
He got all of it, too. That is a full-grown man coming full body weight down on you. Malachi Gage is hurting. That'll knock the wind out of you, bounce your head off the mat, hurt your back, just put you in for a world of pain.
Yeah, both men in a world of hurt right now, Jimmy.
Both men dead center in the middle of the ring here.
Malachi Gage grabbing the wrist of Gorgeous Gregory again, saying, "You're not getting away from me."
Very similar to what we saw with James Rivers and Chris Sands earlier tonight. These men are going to square off with fists.
And just remember the history between these two individuals, too, Jimmy. It's no secret they know each other very well.
Arguably two of the best strikers here in Imagine Wrestling.
No! There's another big shot from Malachi Gage, who's been firmly in control of this matchup. Oh! Just trading forearm shivers here. Look at these shots, Jimmy.
His volume's getting turned up now, Mike Zeke.
Oh, big block, big chop.
There's that hand off that ring post from earlier. Comes back into play.
A sacrifice he was willing to make in the moment, Jimmy. Oh, there's that big clothesline. Trips him up.
Beautiful single leg.
Whoa! Got him with the slingshot.
Gorgeous Gregory clears the cobwebs, gets back fired here, and he's going up, Mike Zeke.
Are we going for 10? Counting it home. There it was.
Straight 12-6 punches rained down in the turnbuckle.
Ooh, going for that face buster. Hey, got all of it that time, Jimmy.
Gorgeous Gregory willing to fight for it, might end the match. That's only 2.
Wow, just a 2, says referee John Williams, who's still favoring that leg.
Referee John Williams like a 3-legged mule in there hopping around. Everybody's showing the wear of this fight, even the referee.
You know, I'm going to raise another point here. I had mentioned in the first matchup, whoever got the win was going to have some of the advantage going into the match in 10 days, and that ended in disqualification. We going to get a clear winner here tonight?
It's showtime, sweetheart.
Showtime it is.
This could be
there
it right
is.
here.
Going for that DDG. But Malachi Gage pushes him back into the corner. Whoop. Oh, big back elbow again from Malachi Gage. Oh, German suplex.
Snapped him over. Gorgeous Gregory lands on all fours and folded him up.
T-bone suplex. Kick out from Gregory at 1.
Two big impact moves there. Huge exploder by Malachi Gage. Gorgeous Gregory showing a ton of fighting spirit
he's
here.
Fired up, man. There's that lariat again from Gorgeous Gregory. Looking for a German suplex. Oh my God! Did you see the back of Malachi Gage's head hit the canvas?
Folded him like a lawn chair.
Michinoku driver, that's it! The two sets, that's unbelievable.
I cannot believe that wasn't it right there. Gorgeous Gregory goes completely airborne on that Michinoku driver. That was full impact. Malachi Gage, a hell of a competitor here. What a match on Wednesday night here. Imagine Live from the dojo. Thank you for tuning in. Gorgeous Gregory says this is it, Mike Zeke.
What the hell's he doing?
Oh, steel chairs.
Oh, his thumb's underneath that chair! Oh no!
Excruciating.
Yeah. Way to go. Yeah. Throw the chair out. Get it out of here. Lucio DeBeer introduces the chair. We go for a backslide here. Malachi Gage rolls through. Looking for a DDT, but Lucio's up again. Down goes Lucio.
Gorgeous Gregory's had enough. So have I.
Oh, Malachi Gage with a roll up. Come on, he's got him stacked up.
High stack win. James Rivers is out here. I'm going, Mike.
Down already. Where are you going? Now Jimmy's gone. Wait, there's Rocker. All 6 combatants in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 10 days away from TLC. Do not miss it. Get your ticket